The head of NVIDIA explained that artificial intelligence will redefine the labor market. He introduced a new supercomputer capable of training artificial intelligence even faster. The company also introduced a platform for the rapid development of autonomous mobile robots. On Apple's website, everyone can find an Easterling related to the company's long-awaited AR headset. A paralyzed man was able to walk again thanks to an implant. This is a great achievement in medicine. China launched the world's first coal-fueled rocket. This is a significant event that opens up new possibilities in space technology. All of these events and more are happening right now, and we are eagerly following them. Meanwhile, the future of the Cupertinian's AR glasses is closer than we thought, and Apple has left a hidden message with a hint before the WWDC 2023 presentation. A cryptic Easter egg has been found on the company's website, which you can also open. It's an invitation to WWDC 2023 augmented reality. The Apple logo can float right in your home, shimmering in different colors. It displays the date of WWDC 2023. You can walk around the AR object, bring it closer, and move it around the room. According to numerous reports, Apple will finally unveil its augmented reality glasses, helmet, and XR OS for the new device this summer. According to preliminary information, the cost of the glasses will be in the region of $3,000. NVIDIA also announced a supercomputer that will be faster to train than the NVIDIA DGX GH200. It can perform billions of floating-point operations per second, and its memory is 500 times larger than the previous NVIDIA supercomputer introduced 3 years ago. To avoid wasting a single drop of power, each of the computer's 256 superchips consists of a Grace processor and an H100 Tensor Core graphics card. Once the DGX G200 supercomputer is assembled, it will be used to train generative artificial intelligence models, including GPT chat and other well-known language models. Two were trained on a supercomputer that Microsoft built from tens of thousands of NVIDIA A100 graphics cards. The company is not only going to build supercomputers for customers, but also to build its own. They have even come up with a name, Helios. It is planned to be launched this year. It will consist of 4 DGX G200 systems, so its performance is expected to be 4 exaflops. McDonald's has pleased its fans with a new promotion in which it released a giant plastic chicken nuggets with the legendary game Tetris inside. A video of the unpacking of the device has already appeared online. It was placed in a separate box with a set of stickers and a colorful carrying case. Externally, Tetris is really in the shape of a nugget with a characteristic structure of its upper part. There is a small LCD display, and the usual control keys are located on the back of the device. There is also a slot for a couple of batteries, a speaker, and a power switch. The essence of the game has not changed. It is even accompanied by the usual sounds. Therefore, from the usual Tetris, the version from McDonald's differs only in the unusual case. It is also worth noting that Nuggets Tetris made it to the list of official versions of Tetris. NVIDIA has unveiled a platform for rapid development of autonomous mobile robots. The company's own experience in creating autopilot systems and digital terrain maps will also be used in the field of industrial automation. The Isaac AMR platform for rapid development of autonomous mobile robots was announced at Computex 2023. Such robots, for example, could replace a fleet of human-controlled forklifts in warehouses. According to NVIDIA, the diversity of appropriate room configurations and logistical tasks performed by robots led the creators of the Isaac AMR platform to focus on 3 areas: autonomy mapping, simulation, and development. The Isaac AMR is a platform for developers built on NVIDIA's new processor architecture and Jetson AGX family of hardware solutions. The 4-wheeled self-propelled robot is equipped with 4 stereoscopic cameras, 4 wide-angle cameras, 2 2D cameras, and 1 LiDAR. The performance of such a robot reaches 275 teraflops. Simulation at the stage of creating specialized mobile robots can be used to practice the interaction of created systems with digital twins of real objects. NVIDIA's proprietary simulation environment even accounts for the physical properties of all interacting objects. These simulations reduce the likelihood of errors in real-world designs and reduce development time. Programming reference robots requires no in-depth knowledge of specialized languages and commands. The interface is simple and straightforward, even for novice developers. The first customers will soon have access to the platform. According to the company's representatives, such a reference platform makes it possible to reduce development time and material costs for creating autonomous mobile robots. NVIDIA, amid the growing popularity of artificial intelligence, is reaching new heights. The company's market capitalization this year has almost reached $1 trillion. It seeks to make the most of opportunities and apply them to its products. For example, the popular GPT bot chat runs on the power of the company's GPUs. NVIDIA's CEO, Jensen Huang, emphasized at Computex 2023 that artificial intelligence itself doesn't take jobs away from people, but it depends on how people can interact with it. Those who fail to adapt to the new job market risk being left out. This trend poses a threat to entire companies. Flexible companies, on the other hand, will be able to take advantage and strengthen their position. Those that fail to do so risk disappearing. Technology will strengthen the competencies of employees in various industries, he said. At the same time, new professions will emerge, and some existing ones will not disappear. Doctors and engineers from the Swiss Federal Institute of Technology in Lausanne have created and implemented a human brain-spine interface that restores the direct neurological connection between the brain and the damaged spinal cord. Thanks to this, the paralyzed 40-year-old Gert-Jan Osken can walk on his own. Osken had previously undergone epidural stimulation of the spinal cord. By inserting an implant with electrodes into his spine and sewing a stimulator under his skin, a platform moves in the stimulator based on sensor readings, creating impulses in areas of the spinal cord and forcing muscles to do work. However, the new technology provides smoother movements for Osken and better adaptation to the changing terrain, with the connection remaining reliable for more than a year, including time spent at home by the patient. Walking independently with the digital bridge has also helped him regain enough strength to take a few steps even with the device turned off. The concept of a digital brain between the brain and spinal cord opens up a new era in the treatment of movement disorders caused by neurological disorders. On Kickstarter, there's an offering for speed riders on bikes, scooters, and other personal mobility devices, the Virgo Protective Helmet. The Virgo has a chin guard that offers more safety than traditional bicycle helmets. At the same time, the novelty remains a lighter and more spacious solution than closed mountain bike helmets. The manufacturer used a polycarbonate shell and an EPS foam liner. The hinged removable visor, along with the magnetic rear light, serves as a brake light that works automatically by an accelerometer. It is triggered when it detects braking or deceleration. For a deposit of nearly $100, the manufacturer will ship one of 3 sizes and 4 colors of your choice: black, white, blue. The Virgo's planned retail price will be $299. Last month, Space Pioneer became the first private space company in China to launch a liquid-fueled rocket. As it became known the other day, this was not the startup's only achievement. It turns out that the aviation kerosene that powered the engines was not derived from oil, but from coal. The first launch of a rocket using aviation kerosene made from coal was an important step for the country in the development of astronautics. The success of this project increases the number of fuel sources for China's aerospace industry, ensuring national energy security and laying a solid foundation for the launch of China's new generation of launch vehicles. Aviation kerosene from coal was developed through the joint efforts of a number of state-owned companies, including 165 Corporation Research Institute. After years of experiments, the company of scientists discovered that aviation kerosene produced by burning coal showed similar properties to petroleum-based aviation kerosene. As part of the project, a production line was built, producing 5,000 tons of fuel per year. This is enough for about 30-plus flights. In 2025, it is planned to increase the production volume to 30,000 tons. On April 2nd, after more than 300 engine tests, the Tianlun 2 rocket successfully took to the air and put a remote sensing satellite into orbit, using a new type of fuel. Importantly, the VF-102 open-type engine, standard for the new generation of Chinese rockets, was installed on the Chang'e 5, 6, 7 rockets.